Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be going over my process to getting rid of watermeal in our pond. Give you a little background. About 2 years ago this stuff started showing up. Not sure exactly how it got in here, but after research it looks like probably just blew in from, the wind probably blew it in. Basically what it is it's the world's smallest vegetation, aquatic vegetation. And as you can see, very tiny. So that's what it looks like there. Had so much trouble with it. If it had been bigger, it'd probably be a lot easier, but the fact that it's so small makes it just really tough to deal with. One other thing that I learned about it is it can double in size in just 2 or 3 days. So at first we started out and we were in a boat, and we took the boat and we got some pool skimmers, some little nets, and we were just scooping it out, just trolling around and scooping it out. Well, realized that we weren't able to keep up with it as fast as it was growing. So what we decided to do was go with a pump. So this is the next phase in the whole process, and we're gonna, along with the driving around and scooping in the boat, we're going to do this. And so this is probably about 2 weeks in what I'm going to show you what we're doing. Basically, we've got a bucket there, and that's your skimmer, and that's going to be sucking it out of the pond. We've got some PVC pipe running from there into the pump. Now this is a Predator 212 cc. What's it called? It's semi-trash, basically. It can suck up some trash, but it's perfect for what we're doing here. Got some hoses on it. This hose will go all the way to our little filtering area and collection area, basically. Basically what you've got is you've got the main two things that you're going to want to focus on here, and that really gave me a lot of problems, is the skimmer portion of it, and to how to get it out of the water, and then the filtering process. And that is still a work in progress, but it is getting better. So this is kind of what I put together. Put a hose clamp right there. We've got this is a filtering sock, basically, and it is 36 inches long, or maybe 32 inches long. Don't quote me there, but basically, you want to make sure that you get the right micron size, micron size. And this one is a 50 micron, meaning, and usually the Watermeal is about 100 micron from what I've figured out, or from what I've read. So it could have possibly been something a little bit higher in micron, but it is not letting any of it get through. That's the problem, is a lot of nettings and stuff like that, it will get through. That was one problem that we had with one of our nets, is it was a pool skimmer, but the Watermeal would get through it. So we had to figure out a way to fix that. So then we kind of went with a baby pool, and to get it to flow out, it was filling up too much. So I just put some that is basically Toole, and that is to stop it from getting out, but also let the water out, so kind of filtering it there. So this is what we've got here, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on and show you what we're doing here. So as you can see, watermeal is being pulled out from the pond and coming through the bucket. And so far, from what I've noticed, this bag, it probably takes about 15 or 20 minutes to just get completely full. One thing that it's doing is it's kind of holding a lot of water. So if I had gotten a higher micron bag, then it would have let a lot more water out. But it's kind of doing its job. I'll probably go about 100 microns on the next one, but we'll see. So that's what it's doing for now. So the water, I built this little board here, and I put a nice big hole or a space in between the boards. That way the water can run out, and it's going through this little mesh here, or this is actually some more of that Toole there. So it doesn't, but the main thing is it's getting filtered through this bag here. I did a lot of research online before while I was doing this, before I did it and everything, and stole a few ideas from online, and this was so far what I've come up with. Probably won't be the finished product. We'll probably keep on tinkering with it a little bit, and I'll plan on making another video once I get it really efficient and really down. But this is so far what I've come up with. If anybody has any suggestions, what they have dealt with, if you've ever dealt with this stuff, it is no joke. I mean, in the summertime, this stuff just multiplies so fast and you can't even keep up with it. And the main reason why we did this is because we've got a lot of fish in there, and this stuff just sucks the oxygen right out of the water. And we can't even really fish it at all with all this stuff on it. So another thing that I've learned is this stuff is dormant in the wintertime, so the pond is almost completely clear at that time, but then the second it starts warming up, it just takes over. So yeah, man, this is crazy stuff. But and we've worked pretty hard on it on this this pumping system, and hopefully we can get ahead of it. But it may it may multiply faster than we can, and then at that point we will be be going to a next level. The next phase would be to put some bacteria in the water to lower the phosphates, which will inhibit the growth of this stuff. So that will be our next next step. Another step after that will be to put some koi fish in, but we really have to get the water and we have to get this stuff under control before we can do that. From what we've read is koi fish like to eat this stuff. Also, carp is another fish that likes to eat it. So that's probably where we're going to go with it. But anyway, that is my system. I hope this helps somebody. If it does help you, please like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, please leave some comments, and maybe we can help each other. And so we'll be signing off, and thanks for watching.